99% of wholesalers are unable to create consistent and sustainable 6- and 7-figure businesses, and the reason is because they're making one or more of 12 deadly mistakes I've outlined in this video. Get ready to learn what they are and how to avoid them coming up.
For a limited time, you can get a free copy of Jerry Norton's Quick Start Kit with everything you need to flip your first house in 30 days or less. Download it now at myquickstartkit.com.
If this is your first time here, my name is Jerry Norton, and I've been a full-time real estate investor now for over 17 years. Amongst other things, I specialize in flipping houses all across the country, and I've helped thousands of new investors get in the game of flipping and create 6-figure and even 7-figure incomes. If you want to learn how to flip houses so you can live your dream life, be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon to get notified when new videos are released. Mistake number 1 is to focus your efforts on doing a deal instead of building a business that does deals. Let me explain. Wholesaling houses can be an extremely lucrative business, but one of the biggest challenges is the inconsistent income. You do a deal, you make some money, and then you don't see any money again until you do another deal. Now I tell my coaching students that every time you do a deal, you're out of business again. In other words, no new deals, no new income. When I got started, doing deals was very inconsistent and my income was like a roller coaster. It was up and it was down, and my wholesaling business just wasn't sustainable. Then I started focusing on the 2 P's of business: people and processes. My daily activities shifted from chasing a deal to building a business that does deals, and everything changed. I'll explain more, so keep watching. Deadly mistake number 2 is to follow old, dated, or incomplete information that doesn't work anymore. This industry is constantly changing and evolving. What worked yesterday doesn't necessarily work today. My flipping business is so different today than it was even a year ago. As an active flipper, that's one of the greatest benefits of my YouTube channel. I share my journey about what I'm doing, how I'm transitioning, and how I'm doing it. So my techniques I teach are always changing and evolving. In fact, some of my more recent videos contradict my old videos. Why? Because markets change, technology changes, laws and regulations change, trends change, everything changes, and I'm always growing and learning and adapting to those changes. When the pandemic first happened in 2020, I created almost 20 different videos all about what I was doing in my business to adapt. So make sure you're following current strategies. Watch my videos. Deadly mistake number 3 is to not consistently generate leads. A lead is simply a potential distressed seller who may be interested in selling his house at a discount. Seller leads are the lifeblood to your flipping business. In my business, we refer to deal flow as our pipeline, and if you don't generate leads on a daily basis, your pipeline will dry up. The most successful flippers I know are masters at generating thousands of leads month in and month out. Think about lead gen like a faucet you turn on that never turns off. To help you, I have a great resource that shows you 67 different ways to generate leads, and I'll give that to you for free. I'll put the link in the description below for you. Deadly mistake number 4 is to not know how to properly analyze deals. Crunching the numbers is how to determine your desired buy price, and when it comes to flipping and wholesaling, buying right is 90% of the equation. Getting good at crunching the numbers is a critical skill. I create a lot of videos here on my channel using real live deals and demonstrating how to run the numbers. This is an area of the business that you have to master if you want to be successful, and like anything, the more you do it, the better you get at it. I created a video that breaks down in detail the most accurate formula for analyzing deals. Be sure to watch that video. I'll put the link in the description below for you. Deadly mistake number 5 is to only make offers on high probability deals and have a very low offer to deal ratio. In other words, not making enough offers. Most new flippers grossly underestimate how many offers it takes to get a deal. When a flipper tells me they're struggling to get deals, the first thing I ask is, how many offers are you making? And in almost every case, they're not making nearly enough. Now, I believe a good rule of thumb, in the beginning at least, is it takes on average 100 offers to get one deal. Now, that may seem like a lot, but if you break it down, that's only 5 offers a day, 5 days a week. Now, if I were to ask you, would you be willing to get 99 no's to get 1 yes if that one yes was a $10,000 profit deal. Most people would say, yes, of course, but then when it comes time, they can't handle the rejection and stop making offers well before getting to 100. Now, fear of rejection is a scarcity mindset because you're associating your self-worth with other people's validation or acceptance of you. Learn how to think abundantly when it comes to making offers, and you'll see amazing results. I recently did a video all about how to create an abundant mindset, link in the description. And that leads me to deadly mistake number 6, which is not knowing how to talk to sellers and agents. Most new wholesalers lose the deal before they've even made the offer by not knowing how to build a relationship of trust or how to ask the right questions in order to discover the seller's motivation. And it's not always about price. I found that people do business with people they like and trust. Now, if you're uncomfortable talking to people, be sure to get my seller scripts. You can download them for free at freesellerscripts.com. Use them as a starting point until you find your own voice and style. Deadly mistake number 7 is to not wholesale on-market properties. On-market properties are listed for sale with real estate agents, and it's a common misbelief that you can't wholesale on-market deals, which isn't true. In fact, I'm the only one who teaches extensively how to do it. By not learning how to wholesale on market, you're missing out on free leads that are right under your nose. I even created a software that finds all of the underpriced homes for sale in any zip code, and I'll give it to you for free. Just go to mydatacruncher.com. Okay, deadly mistake number 8 is not knowing where to find cash buyers. Most people overcomplicate finding cash buyers and think that it's difficult. The reality is, they want to be found and they want you to bring them your deals. Successful wholesalers know that the bigger and more robust their cash buyer list is, the more money per deal they'll earn because it's all about maximum exposure. The more people who see your deals, the higher the price you'll get. Make it a goal to build a massive buyers list of 5,000, 7,000, even 10,000 people. Now, I did a video that shows you how to add local active cash buyers right in your market every single day for free. Link in the description. Okay, deadly mistake number 9 is not knowing how to raise money to grow your business. You need capital for marketing to generate more leads, but you also need capital or access to capital to fund double closings, which I believe will soon be the only way to wholesale houses. That's why I started a funding program where I'll provide 100% funding for your deals. To learn more, just go to usejerryscash.com. Deadly mistake number 10 is not having an organized process for each of the steps to wholesaling houses. When I first got started, I was so unorganized and inefficient, and I struggled to grow a business. Through years of effort and trial and error and honing my craft, I've come to learn that every great business requires automation and delegation in order to produce consistent results. That's where my software Flipster is amazing. If you've never heard of Flipster, it's an all-inclusive deal management system to help you organize, streamline, and automate all of the steps to wholesaling and flipping houses. And the workflow function helps you progress from step 1 to step 2 to step 3 and so on. Now, to learn more about Flipster and see it in action, just go to getflipster.com. Okay, deadly mistake number 11 is to give up too early and too soon. Most people are attracted to wholesaling houses because it's a quick cash strategy. It's true, if done right, you can make a lot of money relatively quickly, but make no mistake, it's not get rich quick. It's gonna be work, and for some people, it's gonna take time. Now, yesterday I visited El Yunque Rainforest here in Puerto Rico, where I live, and I saw huge bamboo trees. Now, I took a dead piece home with me because there is a lot of symbolism in how bamboo trees grow. Consider this, a Chinese bamboo tree takes 5 years to grow. It has to be watered and fertilized in the ground where it has been planted every single day. It doesn't break through the ground for 5 years, and after 5 years, once it breaks through the ground, it will grow 90 feet in 5 weeks. If you're struggling to see progress, don't give up. Keep watering and fertilizing. You may be a bamboo tree about to sprout and take off. Okay, and finally, deadly mistake number 12 is not getting a mentor. And this actually brings us full circle back to mistake number 1, which was to not focus on building a business. For me, key mentors have cut years off of the learning curve. My first mentor in the early years taught me to focus my efforts on strategic activities and not tactical activities. In other words, to work on my business and not in my business. As I mentioned earlier in the beginning, like most wholesalers, I wasn't treating it like a business. My mentor helped me have a complete mindset shift to stop focus on doing a deal and instead focus on building a business that does deals. Now, it didn't happen overnight, but I started doing high profit deals consistently every month. I started doing deals virtually or remotely all over the country, and I started making more money per deal while working less and less. So if you'd like to learn more about my advanced coaching program, just go to fasttrackwithjerry.com. So if you're ready to take your wholesaling business to the next level, I want you to watch a video where I break down the wholesaling steps in detail. It's the ultimate blueprint to start doing deals consistently every single month. So watch that now, and if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to my channel. This is the #1 channel on YouTube for all things flipping, and I'll see you on the next video.